She make the change less.
I see. その変わり目のところっていうのが誰でもあるので、練習するときに、高い音を弾くときでも、その低い音を弾くときのその口の位置で出すっていう練習をよくよく毎日しておくと、その移行っていうんですか、それが、スムーズにいくようになると思います。
And also, I personally use, I will change my angle a little bit. So I will do, when I go high, I go down, like more towards my lower lip. Right. And then when I go low, I go a little, like the angle goes a little up. So, like go, a little press the high.
先生はその唇だけじゃなくて、ここのアングル、角度を変えるっていうこともやっています。で、高い時には下げる。で、
So maybe you can
ちょ
try
っ
to.
と動かすっていうことをやっています。
Yeah, and when you play low, like the chin goes down.
で、低い音の時には顎もこう下げるようにするのもテクニックだと思います。
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to keep going? With the next
続けますか？
the
続け
next
て練習して。
この先に、はい。
I noticed that when you play the staccato note, the chin kind of move.
スタカットを吹くときにこの顎がちょっと動きますね。
Yeah, so you need to practice more about getting this stable, so you don't get the leakage. You don't get the air leaking.
もうちょっとここを固定してスタカットの時でも動かないで吹けるようにしないと、どうしても余分な息が出てしまいます。漏れてしまいます。
Yeah, and also you need to careful about the tempo again.
で、最後テンポをきっちりすることも気をつけてください。
Yeah, I mean, for clear,
それに伴って音色も考えるといいと思います。そうやってもうちょっと、表現したいことがより綺麗に出てくるんじゃないかと思います。色ですね。
Okay. I think that's about
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
See you next. See? Right? It sounds great. And then like this Strauss theme, it's just like the signature call of the horn sound. So from the very start, like you make the audience like know that what I'm gonna play. I'm the king of the world. Right? Yes. So okay, so keep that sound, keep that volume, and then we try again, we go on.
Okay.
Okay. So 1, 2. And for my case, I will do the cadenza. I mean, like I have a little flexible in tempo wise, and the daughter rhythm. But there you have to keep the tempo for going on.
Okay.
Yeah. So because you're gonna is there a place I can put water? Like,
ちょっとあの唾を出すところがありますから。
um, yeah, so like, because you need to let the orchestra know if you're playing orchestra or with the piano, that you need to let them know the tempo.
Okay.
So, do you want to try again, and then maybe be a little creative, like for the daughter part, and then, but the very last one, you need to be with the tempo. You need to be in the tempo that you're going to play
Okay.
later on. 1. And I will actually breathe before the so just I can get a full low note like comfortably.
Okay.
Okay. So keep going. And do you actually count in 4 after fa la la la? You count in 4?
Yes.
Okay. I like to count in 2.
Okay.
So maybe do you want to try that?
Sure.
Like you try, do you tend to press the upper lip?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Did your teacher not tell you not to do?
No, she does.
She does?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. For me, that I think it's a big no-no for me. Just the reason is that you know how to lip gloss, right?
I can't free buzz.
Oh, we cannot free buzz.
No.
Okay. Well, the reason not to press the upper lip is that if you press the upper lip, like even for the free buzz, that it stops the buzz. So Great. always like tell my students that when you're young, that you can only identify like 12 basic colors. But then when you go to art school or something,
Mhm.
you can see that how many colors, like the differences of
I
that.
still paint.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my job.
Okay. Right. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
so think about the colors. I think if that helps. For me, it does. Like I would say there's not only one kind of blue. It's like well, how many
Mhm.
kinds? Like a billion kinds.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So.
Then you got your sheen.
Right. So that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So help me think of that.
Okay.
Have more imagination
Cool.
about that. Okay.
Do you want to do
You
the
want?
bottom one?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
We can do this one and then the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
Track 4. Okay. For personally, I would choose I mean, of course, there's like a million ways of doing it. Depends on the conductor.
Mhm.
But I would So